Today, I want to warn you about 5 silent habits most men overlook. If you're over 60, this habit may already be shrinking your penis and ruining your sex life without a single symptom. Shrinking down there isn't caused by one bad habit, it's death by 1,000 cuts. And most of them are hiding in plain sight, woven into your daily life so subtly you barely notice. Let me show you the 5 other silent destroyers I've seen time and again in older men. 1. Holding your pee too long. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But I can't tell you how many older men have this habit. They'll sit through an entire movie, ignore the urge while driving, or wait until commercial breaks at home. But here's what's happening inside your body when you hold it. Your bladder stretches past its comfort zone, and that pressure starts pushing down on the prostate, which, in turn, presses on the urethra and nearby nerves. Over time, the nerve pathways responsible for healthy erections become desensitized. Even worse, chronic bladder pressure weakens your pelvic floor. Yes, again with the pelvic muscles, and that loss of control spirals into weaker erections and tissue regression in the penis. Let me be clear. The longer you hold your urine, the more damage you cause. And no, training your bladder isn't doing you any favors. It's training your body to ignore damage. 2 hot baths, hot tubs, and overheating the groin. I had a patient, Michael, age 67, who swore by nightly hot baths. It helps me relax, he said, and it does for your brain, but for your testicles and penile tissues, it's slow poison. Why? Because your testicles are outside your body for a reason. They need cooler temperatures to produce testosterone and sperm. Exposing your groin to high temperatures daily, whether it's hot baths, saunas, heated car seats, or even keeping a laptop on your lap, leads to reduced testosterone production. And guess what testosterone does? It maintains the volume, elasticity, and blood supply of the penis. So what happens when your testosterone dips over months or years? Penile tissues shrink, blood flow weakens, nerve sensitivity drops. You become smaller and less responsive. Warmth might feel good now, but it's robbing you of what makes you feel like a man. 3. Shallow breathing and poor posture. This one shocked me when I first started digging into the research. It's easy to underestimate the power of breathing. But let me ask you something. How do you breathe when you're sitting, slouched, scrolling your phone? If you're like most men, your breath barely fills your lungs. It's shallow, high in the chest, maybe through your mouth. And here's the issue. Shallow breathing reduces oxygen delivery to the smallest vessels in your body. That includes the capillaries and microarteries in your penis. Over time, these underoxygenated vessels begin to stiffen and narrow, a process called endothelial dysfunction. You might not feel it right away, but it's like slowly suffocating the very tissues that keep your penis strong, full, and alive. Add in poor posture, rounded shoulders, tilted pelvis, and now you've got blood pooling in the wrong places, nerve pathways disrupted, and muscle tension interfering with blood flow. Better breathing equals better blood. Better blood equals better size, better function. 4. Overuse of porn and dopamine fatigue. I'm not here to judge, but I have to say what most men are too embarrassed to admit. Excessive porn consumption can physically change your brain and body. How? Because your brain runs on dopamine, your pleasure and motivation chemical. And every time you scroll, click, edge, watch, scroll again, you flood your brain with more dopamine than nature ever intended. Your receptors begin to burn out. You need more to feel the same, and that overflow rewires your response to real arousal, like with a partner or even with your own fantasies. Worse yet, less dopamine equals less nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is the chemical that triggers vasodilation, the expansion of blood vessels in your penis. Without enough of it, shrinkage, not imaginary, not emotional, biological. It's like trying to inflate a balloon with a pinhole in the hose. 5. Ignoring morning wood or losing it altogether. Your morning erection isn't just a fun surprise. It's your body's way of maintaining tissue health. Think of it as an internal workout. It stretches the smooth muscle, brings in fresh oxygenated blood, and prevents scarring and fibrotic degeneration. But here's the catch. If you're not getting morning wood, or you ignore it, roll over, and let it fade, you're losing out on essential maintenance. Men who lose morning erections tend to see a 10–15% decrease in erectile tissue elasticity over just a few years. That's measurable, real, reversible, but only if you act quickly. Bottom line, every missed or ignored erection is a missed opportunity to preserve your size. So now we've laid it all out. 6 habits, including chronic sitting, that silently sabotage your manhood. But now comes the part that really matters. Here's the good news, and I want you to let this land. It is not too late. You are not broken, you are not beyond repair. You are simply uninformed and now empowered. Because I've worked with hundreds of men who turned things around in their 60s, 70s, even late 80s. So let me walk you through the reversal roadmap. Simple, daily, effective. Step 1, micro movement every hour. Set a timer for every 60 minutes. When it buzzes, stand up, stretch, do 15 bodyweight squats, march in place. Anything that gets your hips moving and blood flowing to the pelvic floor. Why? Because stagnant sitting creates stagnation down there. Movement restores circulation and nerve health. Step 2. Kegels for men. Yes, you need them. Start by tightening the muscles you use to stop urine flow. Hold for 5 seconds. Release for 5 seconds. Repeat 10 times, 3 times a day. This strengthens the pubicoccygeus muscle, which supports stronger, longer erections and restores some of the tissue elasticity lost to disuse. Step 3. Cold showers, not hot baths. Trade in your nightly hot soak for a cold or lukewarm rinse. This protects testosterone, supports vascular function, and stimulates circulation. You can even alternate hot and cold water in the shower, known as hydrotherapy, to train your blood vessels to expand and contract. Step 4. Reconnect with morning wood. If you wake up with an erection, don't ignore it. Give it attention, touch it, breathe with it. Even if you don't finish, you're sending a powerful message to your nervous system. This still matters. Think of it as physical therapy for your penis. Step 5. Ditch porn, rebuild real arousal. Try a 7-day detox from all screens, porn, and artificial arousal. Instead, reconnect with your own imagination or with your partner. Let your brain rebuild its dopamine sensitivity. After 7 days, your nitric oxide response will improve. Your arousal will feel real again. And you may even notice stronger, fuller erections. Step 6. Eat for blood flow. Add these foods immediately. Beets nitrates improve circulation. Pomegranate protects penile tissue from oxidative damage. Omega-3s reduce inflammation. Watermelon contains citrulline, a natural erection booster. Dark chocolate, in moderation. Flavonoids increase blood vessel flexibility and cut out the top enemies. Processed sugars, trans fats, high sodium packaged foods, and excess alcohol. Step 7. Breathe like a man again. Practice diaphragmatic breathing. Place one hand on your chest, one on your stomach. Inhale deeply through your nose, expanding your belly, not your chest. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat for 5 minutes every morning and night. You'll feel calmer, more reconnected. And your entire circulatory system, penis included, will thank you. These 7 steps aren't flashy, they don't cost money, they won't show up in late-night commercials, but they work. Because they speak directly to the root of what's really happening inside your body. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. And it's about giving you the tools to take back what was never meant to be taken from you. Your size, your confidence, your manhood, and trust me, when you do, you'll feel it. Every morning, every night, every time you look in the mirror. Because this isn't just about avoiding shrinkage, it's about reclaiming who you are.